Y'all, welcome back to the channel. Y'all, welcome back, y'all. With all the drama that's going on, in the world right now, I'm gonna just react to some Hollywood conspiracies. Like, there's a lot that's going on right now, lot, and I really want to find out. You know what I'm saying? Like the things that I believed or the things that I haven't believed. Is there truth behind it? So far, according to the Diddy files, this Diddy court, you know what I mean? Like things that I have believed to be true all this time, just not confirmed, have been true, you know, and things that I would have never had put two and two together is coming out. You know what I'm saying? We got politician names that's being dropped in these Diddy in this Diddy case. We got huge names that are dropped in here, man. Like this is crazy, man. Like actors that I've looked up to, you know, from a kid, you know what I'm saying? And athletes and stuff. Like everything is just crazy right now. Everything is just crazy. So I want to see how far, down the Holly weird now rabbit hole I can go down. I don't want to go too far down, you know, but I want to see what's up. So we finna get into these Hollywood celebrity conspiracies. Mm, let's see if we can come. Let's see if in these conspiracies we get some answers, or we all can come up with some more conclusions. Let's see.
The Illuminati. You believe in it?
Dang.
I don't believe in none of that shit. I don't think none of that shit. Especially the Illuminati shit is only us. Like, how are we not benefiting from it? Crazy. If we're supposed to be running this whole thing, how the fuck I get stopped by the cops the other day? Can the Illuminati come tell them get off my ass?
You know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job.
That is so true. Because like in Jamie, he was going through some stuff for real, for real. Like some life or death type shit. Maybe he, met the Illuminati, they told him some things, you know what I'm saying? And now Jamie done came back out and he's like, yeah, that shit ain't real. It ain't real. I haven't, seen Jamie on no stage singing and dancing yet since that time, you know.
If you know, you know. Wait, celebrity skin suits.
Fred Savage?
Oh yeah,
Also, Tony Danza, Cameron
remember
Manheim,
this.
Malcolm Jamal Warner, Kevin Nealon, John Forsythe, and Metallica drummer Lars Ulrich.
Call it bizarre, kind of disturbing, and a little freakish. Emma peels away a latex mask and bust to reveal the Sophia. Just can't help but wonder what's going on.
Alright, now that had to be CGI. Where's the hair?
Wait a minute. There is definitely something different about the two of you.
Collagen, collagen, collagen.
Damn.
See that? This one you can see this.
Yo, look at that. That should look crazy. Look right here. Right there. Dang. I mean, maybe Tyler could have like some deep eyelid imprints, but I'm trying to look because it's like you can see the indent right here, but then it like smooths out like right here. Don't know. Don't know.
Thursday. Okay.
Wait, isn't that the same Tyler Perry who literally wears skin suits and acts as other characters?
Hmm?
If you listen to the voice on Tyler Perry speak when he speaks, you will clearly hear Will Smith.
She was so happy to have that. It's very sentimental for me, and
We do a lot of shooting down here for a lot of the shows. I've been totally computer generated since like the 90s. We do a lot of shooting down here for a lot of the shows. It's 2019, y'all. Nothing's real.
That's a costume. That's a costume. That's a costume.
I don't know how we expect to go to the movies.
Collagen.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is Michael Jackson. Like, how the hell we gonna
And
actually
it's
go to
just
the movies?
crazy, man. Like
Disguise on.
everything is such a lie. Everything is
I'm
such a
tripped out
fucking
because I'm like,
illusion.
That's Michael.
saw Mike just change and turn into a whole nother person. Like he was a king of disguises. Like this nigga could have been standing next to you the whole time. You would not even know it was Mike.
I remember this dude right here too.
Burn victim. And Dave, yes, that's his name.
To his Encino house. I think I was at the Encino house. Hello, all. This is
His
Dave Dave.
his name was Dave
Thank
Dave.
each and every one of you for your overwhelming support. May God bless you. I love you. Good night. Thank you very much for all of your support, and may God bless you all. I love you. Goodbye.
That's a costume.
Well, that's a lot to unpack. I'm not.
Yo, Michael Jackson was known for a lot of motherfucking like costumes and stuff. But yo, you know what they saying? Like right now, they've been telling us what they doing this whole time without even telling us. We just haven't been paying attention. What for? We're paying bills.
Strangest conspiracy theories of celebrities getting replaced.
The real Beyonce passed and doesn't. Huh? That's
Strangest
that
conspiracy theories.
was definitely.
Great afternoon. Check this out. We got Glorilla, we got Lil Bow Wow, we got Lil Mama, we got Raquel, we got Wendy Raquel Robinson. What do they all have in common?
And Bow Wow and Lil Mama don't look alike no more. She look more like Bow Wow. Lil Mama don't look like Bow Wow no more. We gotta stop saying it.
They all look alike. How is that? How does all of these people look alike? Follow me for more. Ran.
Just
If I
that
was gonna join the
similar attribute.
Illuminati, I would have. Don't get me wrong, I would have. But I would have did it back then, before all my niggas went to prison. To me, it was like, yo, you mean if a nigga get a certain amount of money, you gotta say it was a spiritual being. The devil came and gave him the bag. Destroy the child, corrupt them all. Like, man, I was so proud.
Man, that
The
dude
first
sound
time
like
I
he was
heard his
finna
voice,
just
when I was a
come
little
right
kid,
on out.
I swear to fucking God, I wanted to drink champagne and roll up some weed, and I finally made it, bitch. I'm above you, stupid mother.
Uh, Rick Ross just sounds like a dummy. His name better not pop up in these damn TV cases. They probably already have.
Check this shit out. We got Jesse Williams, we got Justin Timberlake. Just pay attention, baby. Gotcha. Follow me for more. Check this shit out.
Why is no one talking about this? Lizzo conspiracy was not on my 2025 bingo card.
Lizzo's not those. So is Lizzo's not big no more?
Love in real life. This is posted to her TikTok.
She lost the weight. She done sat there and got them girls big and gonna go skinny on 'em.
Events that they're gonna flash through. Lizzo is passed out on the hood of a white Cadillac and appearing like she's in an inverted cross position. The flashing images opens with Lizzo getting ready for something. It appears that she attends some type of party. There's candlelight. And then there's some really strange, questionable imagery that is flashed. And Lizzo appears like she's terrified. A bunch of images can be flashed at a person so quickly that they may not be consciously aware of what they're seeing, but the brain is aware of what it's seeing. And you may never realize what you're actually seeing. And everything's alleged. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm picking up a lot of imagery and symbolism associated with the inverted cross or something demonic. Do you see this picture? Look at that shadow up there. It looks like horns, but everything kind of blends together. This photo is from the quote unquote party, or I don't know what this is. There's a bunch of candlelight, but you see this guy in the background. When the video is actually playing, it's really quick. His eyes don't open at all. So I zoomed in on it. It looks like the guy is somehow connected to that, but it gets a little stranger. Lizzo, what kind of party is this? What is this? Like this is weird. This flashes really quickly, guys, while she's talking about love in real life. Here's another image and another image. This one too. This one actually appears sideways, which is kind of strange. I'm going to turn it for you so you can see what this image is, but this is how it presents in the original video. I already showed part of this image, but it's really faint. It looks like it says S, X, and maybe the letter E, but here's the thing about the brain. The brain, they found out through research, I'm talking about this in another video, the brain can pick up on actually explicit content before you even realize it, if you ever realize it. And there's also, you ever seen the thing where you can read something perfectly even though the middle part is not there? That's what it's giving to me. I showed you this earlier in the video. This image appears first, and then this image appears directly after it. It flashes, and everything's kind of like in this red tone. And they
The
keep
Cadillac
flashing to
symbol.
these dance scenes in the
That was
streets
an
that are
old
really
school Cadillac
strange.
symbol.
So I
If I'm not
rotated the
mistaken.
image, and I've seen this somewhere before. I've seen it in the same video. I've also seen some version of that imagery in Beyonce's performances. That image is from the Billboard Awards performance from 2011. These are also just a couple other images that were part of that. Now I'm going to play the entire clip at full speed. So now you know what's actually.
And this whole story lost me. I'm not even gonna lie.
Ariana Grande is not who you think she is anymore, and I will prove it. Something shocking is happening, and nobody's talking about it. Ariana Grande's face, voice, and even behavior have completely changed, and fans are convinced she's not the
What
same
happened to
person.
Ariana
Her
Grande?
face looks completely different from when she started her career. While some claim it's just cosmetic surgery, others argue that her features, like the shape of her eyes and even her smile, don't match up, sparking rumors she might be a completely different person. Then there's her voice. Compare her older songs to her new ones, and you'll notice subtle differences in tone and pitch.
I don't know, man. I think she's probably just
This
singing
is
that
8
song
famous celebrity
differently
conspiracy theories
in a
you've never
different
heard
tone.
of. Paul McCartney's death. Some believe the Beatles' Paul McCartney died in a car crash in 1966 and was replaced by a lookalike. Clues are said to be hidden in Beatles songs and album covers.
I heard
Avril
about this.
Lavigne replaced by a doppelganger. Rumors claim that Avril Lavigne was unalive in 2003 and was replaced by a doppelganger named Melissa. Fans point to her changes in her disappearance and musical style. Elvis Presley faked his death. Conspiracy theorists
Heard
believe
about that
Elvis faked
too.
his death in 1977 and lived in hiding. Numerous Elvis sightings have fueled the speculation. People claim to have seen him even to this day. Katy Perry is John Benet Ramsey. A bizarre theory claims that pop star Katy Perry is actually John Benet Ramsey, the child beauty queen who was unalived in 1996. What do you think? Stevie Wonder isn't really blind. Some conspiracy theorists argue that Stevie Wonder isn't actually blind.
Yo, I have heard Shaq. Shaq has a story. I have heard like two or three actors have a story about Stevie Wonder. They said that they seen Stevie Wonder like driving one time. The man is not well, maybe he's like blind, partially blind. I don't know. But I've heard stories.
Pointing to instances where he appears to react to visual cues. Beyonce's got a secret daughter. Rumors
What?
suggest that Beyonce had a secret.
Come on now. Beyonce didn't give birth to no kids. She didn't give birth to nobody. She don't have no secret daughter unless that one was a surrogate as well. Beyonce herself ain't got no.
Daughter in her teens and passed her off as her sister. Michael Jackson faked his death.
Did he say? Is he saying Solange is her daughter? What the hell? That would be crazy. That would be crazy.
Some believe the king of pop faked his death in 2009 to escape the pressures of fame. Alleged sightings and inconsistencies in reports fuel this theory. Last but not least,
Yo, before we go to Keanu, I saw a video that somebody had posted up, and it was around about that time. Maybe it was maybe by about probably like a year later from Michael's passing. But there was a video of supposedly an ambulance going to the hospital, and they seen supposedly allegedly Michael walking out of the damn truck into the hospital. I swear I seen a video of that. If y'all may have seen a video too, y'all may have.
Keanu Reeves is immortal. Fans joke that Keanu Reeves is immortal, citing his ageless appearance and historical doppelgangers in old photos and paintings. As always,
Keanu Reeves is Keanu Reeves look older. What the hell are they talking about? Keanu Reeves do not look the same from Neo in the Matrix. He looks older. He looks older. He looks a young older. If that makes sense.
What's up, y'all? So we back with another creepy celebrity conspiracy theory, and this conspiracy centers around the death of Matthew Perry, aka Chandler Bing. And I really don't know how I feel about this one because to me, the scariest conspiracy theories are the ones that make sense, and this one makes sense. So let's get into it. Oh, and wait to the end to see how Doja Cat is involved. All right, so on October 28th, Matthew Perry unfortunately passed away at age 54 from drowning in his pool. And a lot of these conspiracies came about due to the various posts on Instagram that Matthew was making leading up to his passing. So back in 2022, Matthew Perry released his memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing. And allegedly in this memoir, he stated that if he was ever in any trouble, he would send off the bat signal. Now, Matthew Perry has always been obsessed with Batman, so it wasn't weird him referring to himself as Batman like he's always done. The weird part came into play when the last 7 posts on his Instagram were various images of the bat signal. Now, among those final posts he made on Instagram, he posted a video of him placing 3 cranberries on a table with the caption, "This is what I've eaten today, I'm Batman." Now, the conspiracy states that Matthew maybe knew what was coming for him and what was going to happen to him because the Cranberry video referenced the group, the Cranberries, whose lead singer, Dolores O'Riordan, also passed away from a drowning. Later that night, Matthew Perry posted another video to his Instagram, and I have chills now, but he posted another video and it was of the moon with the caption, "Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you?" Y'all, this really scary as fuck, but Matthew Perry's last post on his Instagram was of him in his pool with a clear view of the moon. And the moon is significant because he passed away on the night that there was a full moon with the partial eclipse, aka the Hunter's Moon. So the conspiracy states that this could have been a full moon, and I don't even want to say the word, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So on to Doja Cat. So back in September, in preparation to the release of her single Demons, she posted a promo video on TikTok. And in this video, she was in the Demons costume that she had on in her Demons
Oh
music
my
video, but
God, look at this. Yo, look at this girl, man.
she was in the Demons costume.
Look at this. This girl, Doja. This girl, Doja Cat, man. This girl not even hiding in them. Just like right there in your face. Right there. It is wow.
Costume that she had on in her Demons music video, but she was on the Friends set, the iconic intro where they had the couch and the fountain. And the word demons was spelled out like the Friends logo with the dots in between each letter, but noticeably there was one dot missing in between the D and the E. Now, the conspiracy states that this could have been a hint that something was going to happen to one of the members of the Friends cast. Now, I don't really know because I don't really get the Doja Cat connection to all of this, but let me know what y'all think. Was all his Instagram posts and the Batman tie-ins and the Doja Cat stuff, was all that just a coincidence, or is there some meaning to it? Let me know what y'all think.
Did you know these are the people who knew too much and were silenced? Michael Jackson, 25th of June, 2009. It's said that Michael uncovered secrets about a dark network involving high-ranking politicians and minors. The official version states he died from an overdose while trying to sleep that night. But how credible is that explanation? Barnaby Jack, 25th of July, 2013. This famous hacker shocked the world when, during a conference, he demonstrated how some could manipulate pacemakers to cause clean, undetectable deaths. Just days later, Barnaby was found dead in his apartment. A simple
Wow.
coincidence, or was he silenced for what he knew? Daphne Caruana Galizia, 16th of October, 2017. This investigative journalist exposed secrets about the elites and the controversial Panama Papers. Her research placed her in direct conflict with powerful figures. Shortly afterwards, a bomb in her car ended her life. Is it really just a coincidence that all these people met such
Damn.
saints, or did they uncover something they were never meant
I
to?
know Michael
What
was
do you think,
finna
Comet
try to
Silence?
take over the
If you agree with
world.
me to keep exposing the hidden
It's crazy
truths,
they took him out, man.
Can't bring your phone in. I'm like, first of all, who ain't bringing their phone in? I'm bringing my motherfucking phone in. I don't give a fuck who you is. It could be Kim Kardashian, and I'm bringing my phone. And then you gotta sign some papers. What am I signing some shit for to get into a party? Like what? Like I'm from Atlanta, we don't do shit like that. And then this is where it really threw me off. They said they had to prick your blood to get in.
What the fuck? I would have
I
left.
said, oh no, I'm good. Everyone else went. I called my Uber and left.
As you should. As you fucking should. We gotta prick your blood. Prick my blood? What the hell? He was at a Diddy party.
They put it right in front of our faces.
I was Bruce Lee. Wow, what the hell? And I've always wondered that. Like all our greats that have passed away, did they really pass away? I really believe that some of them, probably most of them, faked their deaths. And they're somewhere else, you know, doing something else. Probably not even paying attention to what we got going on. You know, maybe, man.
Yeah, we do have some footage here of some of the well-known creations that have come out of your lab. Let's take a look.
Yes, well, that's model 6831-A, publicly known as Mitchell Musso, standard male base with a type 3 skin pigmentation.
Wow.
And that's model 6831-B. We give him slightly thicker eyebrows and type 5 skin.
Well, so it's sort of like putting a puzzle together there.
Exactly.
Okay, here we've got some of the images of some of the newest models. We're going to be seeing a lot of these kids in the future.
It really looks like you have someone for every kid in America to love
Well, that's
here.
the idea, Tracy. Our writers find it very liberating. For example, our new model, Haley, is a singing, dancing, snowboarding, half Japanese, half Indian girl.
Wow.
Now, finding her in reality would be impossible.
Right, but sounds
The
we do have some
hell?
footage here of some of the
Doesn't that just sound crazy? Model 67843. What the hell? Crazy. They go a little Bow Weezy.
Snoop Dogg took advantage of this young man because he had a single mother, and the single mother was trying to get Bow Wow into the industry, aka the game. Well, I wouldn't say try to get him in the industry, but she seen how bad that he liked music and how he wanted to get in the industry and get a record deal, and she seen the talent. But things got bad, and you cannot trust nobody in the industry, especially with your child. This part right here will prove that.
The one rumor that's always kind of lingered around that I don't think that you've ever addressed, and I just want to ask you flat out. There's been the crazy rumor that you got raped by your security guard. You've heard that before.
Yeah, that was like the first rumor that like ever had came out. I'll never forget that shit. I was in Paris.
And it's sad to say that. It's sad to even think about something like that. How I was, how I was rapping at like 6, 7 years old, bro. Like he started super young, early, just now, either going into first grade or leaving first grade. Crazy, bruh. Ain't no telling what he has seen and what he's been through, you know what I'm saying, for him to turn out the way that he is. And to be honest, I still think that Bow was a cool dude. You know what I mean? I ain't never hear about him like overdosing on drugs. I ain't never hear about him like getting into like no serious trouble, going to jail or prison or anything. It just seems like he was just like to have fun, like to party, you know. I ain't never heard nothing crazy about him, so that's a good thing.
Paris, France. I was in Paris coming back to the States, and I was going through the airport. I believe I was going to Philly, and I had to call into the radio station to just clear that shit up. It never like, it never really it never was really nothing.
I also want to thank the Hollywood Foreign Press for acknowledging comedy. Jim, you know this. It's weird. Normally they look at comedians as like very special people. Thank you very much. And you allow us to be in the room with the adults you nominated. You even have a category for us, comedy and dancing. There's a lot of dancers who could have been up here tonight, but they didn't make it.
It's been almost a decade since we lost the beloved comedian Robin Williams, and while his death was officially attributed to suicide, some people still believe that Robin was the victim of a secret society, the same one that Jim Carrey tried to warn us about.
Is that a gang sign? Have you,
Oh, like you don't know what it is. You don't know what that is.
I have no idea.
You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know.
The viral theory about Robin Williams' death being an Illuminati sacrifice stems from, believe it or not, a Family Guy episode. See, less than an hour before Robin's death was announced to the public, the animated sitcom The Family Guy aired a rerun in which Robin appears as a character who plays a role in Peter Griffin's attempted suicide.
Damn these hands.
Mwah! Well, I haven't been to temple in a while.
Now, many believe that this was just a bizarre coincidence, but after another comedy legend and Robin's longtime friend Jim Carrey started publicly talking about the Illuminati and Hollywood sacrifices, fans began to question the official narrative surrounding Robin's death. But how does Jim feel about what happened to Robin Williams? Does he actually think shadowy industry figures in Hollywood wanted to eliminate Robin?
Preliminary, and I again say preliminary, results of the forensic examination revealed supporting physical signs that Mr. Williams' life ended from
Himself.
asphyxia due to hanging.
To give you
Well,
some
it was
context,
said that
Robin
he hung
Williams was
himself.
discovered dead at his residence in Paradise Cay, California on August 11, 2014. The final post-mortem examination report, which was made public in November 2014, determined that Robin took his own life through hanging. The report also stated that there was no alcohol or substances in his system, and the prescription drugs found were within therapeutic limits. According to the report, Robin had been battling depression and anxiety, but Robin's widow Susan Williams later said depression wasn't what took Robin, and she revealed that Robin had a debilitating brain disease called Lewy body dementia. But it didn't take long before different theories started popping up online. And like I said, people found it really suspicious that just half an hour before his death was announced, BBC Three aired an episode of Family Guy that centered around Robin and featured a suicide attempt by the main character, Peter Griffin. In the
Ron Jeremy, Denzel Washington, Beyonce Knowles, Ellen DeGeneres, Whoopi Goldberg, Lady Gaga, Chrissy Teigen, John Legend, Joan Rivers, Rob Saget. Do you want me to keep going? Ask me.
And this girl right here, like, and she's now like missing now.
Everybody always asks me, why are you smiling when you dance? Because you don't understand the live through. It's worth it to smile. And I'm still smiling, and I'm gonna continue to smile. And majority of y'all who continue to ask me and gonna tell me that I'm pointing fingers to kiss my natural black ass and miss me with that shit. Bye. Bye. And when it
Speaking her
comes
truth.
out, don't come running back. I shouldn't have to get this nitty gritty for people to wake fuck up. I shouldn't have to say something like that for you to be like, oh shit, she's probably telling the truth. It is pathetic that people gotta go here.
Yeah.
It's pathetic that it's gonna take somebody to say it was me for somebody to understand.
She's speaking, bro. That's why now that girl is now missing. Gotta wake up. Gotta pay attention to what's around us at all times. Because they are out here. Real.
It's us being together. You know, you hear Golden State always use the phrase strength in numbers. And that's exactly what it was while we were here as the NBA, as the NBPA, all our players, everybody had a voice on what's going on in America. So we know we all want to see better days. And when we leave here, we got to continue to push that. Continue to push social injustice, continue to push for voter suppression, continue to push for police brutality, continue to push for everything that's the opposite of love. And I think if we can continue to do that,
Everything that's the opposite of love.
America will be a much better place, which we all love this country. It's us being together. You know,
Did he just say? Did he just say to push back against the opposite of love?
Y'all want to be involved so bad, but nobody asked me about no damn gift. What's good?
So is there going to be a public registry? Because I'm going to be honest with you. Take the gift cards. Fuck everybody's presents. Take the gift cards. Take the gift cards. Take the gift cards.
Yeah, because they
shaky. I don't know what's wrong with me. No, but it's good. No, it's good. It's good. It's good. You gonna get.
She did that more than once.
y'all want to be involved.
Crazy,
Is the
bro.
Illuminati real? Yes. Are there any other secret societies other than the Illuminati that maybe don't get as much press?
Yeah, but they're evil and I don't fuck with them.
Okay, so the Illuminati is not evil. They don't do like blood sacrifices.
See, the problem is when there's people in control of anything, they get greedy, egos, so they ruin things and they make it evil.
Mm-hmm. Care to elaborate?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
No.
And is the Illuminati like celebrity based, or are there politicians also involved with that? It's just money based.
Mm-hmm. And then the celebrities are used as a vessel.
Yeah.
All right. How much money?
Vessel.
How much money does someone have to make to be in?
Or what you're willing to do to not be broke anymore.
What does that mean?
Right.
Yeah. You speak in riddles. Like you give me just.
He ain't
enough
speaking in no riddles. He's speaking
I have to,
straightforward.
so I don't get my plane bombed or killed later. You know.
Hmm. I mean, this does happen when you age, you know? Y'all look the same. What's your whole video is just you just looking at us, looking at you, looking at M&M's. Like, what the fuck? Crazy.
I was never lost. I knew who I was since I was born. Call me when you get lost.
Now, did y'all just see that? This dude's eyes just turned completely black right before our eyes. And we know the stories, we know about the music industry, but to see it, to actually just be given a little brief interview, like you can't hold them things down, them demons down for too long, because they're going to appear. They show themselves. And it's spooky as hell.
Crazy.
It honestly blows my mind how nobody is talking about
Who's
this.
just talking about this?
Watch
Crazy.
this video of these celebrities exposing the whole entire industry and pay attention.
You know what? They did the Brighter Days memory erasure treatment to me, so I'm having trouble remembering the details. They're foggy because at the Brighter Days clinic they do the memory erasure, you know? The memory erasure. They erase my memories. It's a little foggy, but
If you could remember, struggle. Tell me. Give me a date.
They erase your memory. She said they erased her memory.
What did Will Smith really mean to tell us?
Y'all, we out here on vacation in the Bahamas. Another beautiful day. Check it out. Check it out. Boom. I want to talk to y'all for a minute about the power of perception. You see, there's a lot that goes in to being a hot social media content provider. For instance, y'all think I got time to go on vacation? No. I got social to do. Come on, man, this is blue screen. In fact, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I haven't looked like this good in years. I've been totally computer generated since like the 90s. You know what? This ain't even real blue screen. It's 2019, y'all. Nothing's real.
Then they go to the fucking Men in Black, bro. Like, what if this is
What
so
did Will
true?
Smith really mean to tell
What
us?
if that's really fucking true? Like, we are our world is in a galaxy that's the size of a fucking marble, you know, and there's just other beings, life forms just playing around with us. I just want to know so bad, man. I'm just tired of doing this human shit. Like, dang. Like, come on, man.
I know a reptilian on IC1. I know a reptilian on IC1.
Grand evening. Yeah, Bruno Mars is
This man said Bruno Mars is Prince. Bruno Mars could never. These boys said Bruno Mars is Prince.
Prince, baby. He is Prince. I did all the characteristics, the lining up the pictures. They've been playing us. Prince played us. He is Bruno Mars. Grand evening. Yeah.
Omar
You
the
ever looked at a
Prince.
celebrity and been like, why? How are they famous? Well, there's a lot of things that they do to become famous. And one of those things is dating slash hooking up with other celebrities so they can reach that next stepping stone. And this is the godmother of the game. Kim Kardashian has dated so many people in so many different genres. It's a long, wild story. And yes, she did date Nick Cannon back in the day. Then she went to Chris Humphries just to have a marriage for a season finale of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Oh, and don't forget Odell Beckham. Man, yeah, this was a little
Hey,
short fling. Hey, this ain't last too long.
Odell
Man, she was
got
with
some
Nick
Kim too.
Lachey.
Oh,
Man,
is that
this
the
whole
dude
guy
from
played so many teams. Also,
was that
by
the
the way,
dude from
Reggie Bush. Man, this was a wild
can't
one.
even
Reggie Bush
remember,
actually
man.
liked her too, and she played him, did him dirty. And we cannot forget the infamous tape that set off her career. This woman knows game, and she knew exactly what she was doing. So in this series, we're gonna go step by step of how she got to the top.
I mean, in Kim's defense, she didn't really have to work like too hard because for one, her dad, two, she was Paris Hilton's like stylist or some sort. I don't know if it was makeup. I think it was like clothes stylist or whatever. But anyway, she was already in the circle. She was already in that circle. So, I mean, she worked hard. She did work hard, but she ain't had to work like too hard.
While being on top. This is
We know you know.
Has the Illuminati approached you about sacrificing anyone to make it happen?
All the time.
Okay.
Yeah, according to the internet, I've been in the Illuminati. What's the thing where they said people eating babies? What was that?
That was Gate, right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was in that too.
You was in Gate?
That's what they said.
Wow, they wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was eating babies.
You up there. They think you like,
So what is that?
wow.
So Illuminati is not the same thing.
No, I don't think it's it might be the same elite circles.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they eating babies for sure.
That's what they say, yeah. So the restaurant is going to be a baby-based restaurant. So you're going to eat babies. what is it?
Kevin Hart said
Don't
he's
play like you don't
he's
know.
never been
We've
funny.
seen other interviews.
I call it the room with the door behind it. You never get to that door. We always got through the first door. We were so excited about being in that room that we never looked at the next door.
Cuts
Right?
the break.
I'm gonna stop right here.
Look.
We're back. This is
Like, come on, this look on Jay-Z's face says it all. Guessing here, he finally went through that door.
I don't know if you've had this, but I've had people throw millions of dollars in my face to do something I didn't want to do. And
Wow.
what? Just
Wow.
you've been on. Yeah. Oh, they're in the room.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo, man. Yo. Hollywood, man. Hollywood, the Empire Hollywood needs to just be just come down. It's over for them. They had their nice run. They made all that money. They lived it up. You know, greed got to them. Got to most of them. Not all of them. Most of them. Greed got to them, and now they all tied into some mess, some BS, some mess. You know, but what y'all think about these conspiracies, man? Like, um, the one that I was mostly interested in was unfortunately this one right here. Kevin was talking about the door, and then this door here. You see what I'm saying? And these doors, these secret doors and stuff, is seeming like it's finna get exposed. You know, possibly pretty soon. And then the Robin Williams one, like I didn't really follow Robin Williams like that. I ain't even see none of his movies, not even Miss Profile. You know, just didn't follow Robin Williams like. But his was interesting, and I'm gonna throw one in there that wasn't on. That wasn't that didn't pop up. Was one for Bernie Mac. Now I know for a fact if Bernie Mac was still living and living in today's time, Bernie Mac would have got, for one, in the neighborhood, we wouldn't have counseled no Bernie Mac because you know he gonna tell it like it Ti is. You know what I mean? Uh, but they would have tried to counsel Bernie. They would have definitely tried, but he would have had so much material. Oh my God, it would have been hilarious. It would have been hilarious, man. I miss Bernie. I miss Bernie. If y'all like Bernie Mac, man, he was my greatest. He is my greatest, you know, comedian of all time. Of all time. You know. He definitely funnier than Kevin Hart. For real, for real. But if y'all like Bernie, man, drop a like, man. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here, man. For all the ones that tuned in, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching these conspiracies with me. Let me know in the comments down below what conspiracy is that you got to get to the bottom of. You know what I mean? Which one that's just it's just on your mind and you just like, I gotta know what that is. You know? Let me know in the comments down below. Till next time, y'all. Marcellus Reacts, y'all. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Channel's growing. Thanks to y'all. Thank you. Till next time. I'm out. Peace.